Hey guys, this is skill 3.7, interior angles theorem. And I actually referenced this a little bit in the last lesson, but we're going to dive a little deeper into it. So what the interior angles theorem says is that the angles inside of a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. And that's probably something you've heard many times before. So we'll just get into a couple examples here. The first one is listed there, number 1, and the directions for both examples are going to be the same. It says set up an equation, solve for x, and then go back and find all 3 angles. So what we're going to do first is we are just going to remind ourselves that the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C is going to be equal to 180 degrees. Now, you don't have to write that every single time, but since this is the first one in our notes, I think it's worthwhile to write that. Okay, then we're just going to go through and we're going to fill in what is angle A. Well, angle A is x, and angle B is 80, and angle C is another x, and altogether that's equal to 180. Okay, from there we just have to solve the equation. So 1x plus 1x is 2x. We still have a plus 80 is equal to 180. Subtract 80 from both sides. 2x equals 100. Divide by 2, and x equals 50. Okay, then it says to go back and find all 3 angles. So I'm going to write them in right here. So angle A is 50 degrees, and angle C is also 50 degrees. And then we're also just going to write them down real quick. Measure of angle A is 50. Measure of angle B is 80 degrees. Measure of angle C is 50. And I like to do this because then it's really easy to check your work. So you can just add all those up. 50 plus 80 is 130, plus another 50 is 180 degrees. So check, we got it right. All right, the second one is just going to be a little bit more work, a little bit more algebra. Same concept, all 3 angles should add up to 180 degrees. We do know that right angles are 90 degrees, so I'm going to fill that in. And then we're just going to write it down. So 90 degrees plus 32 degrees. I'm not going to write the degree sign though. Plus 2x minus 9 is equal to 180. Okay, a little bit more work here. We have some like terms to combine. We have 90 plus 32, which is 122, and then minus 9 is 113. So 2x plus 113 is equal to 180. Subtract 113 from both sides. 2x is equal to 67. Divide by 2. And 67 divided by 2 is 33.5. 33.5. Okay, so don't be worried. It's okay. We can have fractions. We can have negative numbers. No big deal. But what we're going to do now is plug that 33.5 in for x. So 2 times 33.5 minus 9. Well, 2 times 33.5 is 67. And 67 minus 9 is 58. So angle F is 58 degrees. And then once again, I'm just going to list them all quickly. So measure of angle D was 90 degrees. Measure of angle E, that one was given to us. It was 32 degrees. And measure of angle F is 58 degrees. And if we add all those up, 0 plus 2 plus 8 is 10. Carry the 1. And then we have 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 3 plus 8 is 18. So they do all add up to 180 degrees. So in summary, measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 3 will be 180 degrees every time. If you have any algebra to do, that's going to be your setup. Each and every time is just filling those things in and solving for x.